like a linebacker.
Yeah, she's been around.
Yeah, sorry.
So saying you feel like you've improved a lot. You were pretty good last year, but what have you improved on?
I think focusing more on playing the position, the technique, and the little things that go into the game within a game. Receiver corner battles, just a lot more that goes into it. So I've taken the off season to just educate myself on how to be a better receiver and how to improve my game.
You're taking over for Jalen Hyatt, Cedric Tillman, obviously guys that were really productive before they left. Is there a different mindset into maybe being that number one target for a team for both the offensive production side of it, but also maybe how you're guarded from a defensive side of it as well?
I think from a preparation standpoint, it just makes you want to prepare even more because you could be the guy that gets come to when the game's on the line or a situation is dire or whatever it may be. But to me, it was just like a reminder, like how important it is to prepare for what's to come.
Coach Housley had talked about what a phenomenal shape you're in right now, and I'm sure your health is a big part of that. Just talk about how different it is now from a physical standpoint and what you feel like you can do.
I think when you take away, when you have a good understanding of the offense, which is coming in last year, I didn't have a great understanding. I had to learn on the go. When you know what you're doing, once you know what you're doing, then you can just handle the physical side. The mental side is kind of reactionary. So being prepared, more prepared this year, I think I was better able to focus on just being in great shape, technique, receiver stuff, and move myself along in that way.
Give us a breakdown of Dante Thornton as a receiver.
Extremely explosive, fast, smart. He knows the game, knows coverages,
What do you think about that?
and he can do it all. He can be on the perimeter, he can play inside, he can do whatever he's asked to do. And I think in our receiver room, we've kind of taken the role of just, let's all work to be our best, and wherever the ball goes, it goes.
What do you like about the run after catch ability of this wide receiver room this year?
It's not something that you try to think about too much. It's more of a reaction, but the athleticism we have on the field right now, it's like any play could be explosive. It could be a screen play, it could be explosive, it could be a catch across the middle, could be a touchdown. So you never know. It's just like any time it could be someone's moment.
What have you seen in Joe since the bowl game and go through the off season? What's the evolution of his play?
I think a lot of maturity as a leader, his personality and how he carries himself around the team kind of drives the team culture. He's done a good job of taking over his role as who the team looks to and who we come to. And then just as a teammate and a friend, he's done a great job of building this team culture together, commanding a lot from us, and we command a lot from each other, and we hold each other to a really high standard, And perfection is obviously the goal, and we fall short of that, but we've been very detail-oriented in how we've worked and how we've progressed as a unit, as an offense, and as a team.
The leadership component of that position, have you seen him sort of embrace that and sort of adapt it to his personality?
I think he exemplified himself from his own experiences. Last year being a good example, or 2021 season being a good example of how he kind of overcame that adversity, and now it's his time to step up. So he exemplified himself, and I think when you do that, people can relate and they understand. They're more easy to talk to and they listen more. So he's just done a great job of being humble, being composed, and things we want to see carry over on Saturday.
Do you think the fact that he stayed, does that resonate with his teammates? Do they have an appreciation for that, or does that confer some quality?
I know me personally.